Late start here. I don't know why on earth it just took me back there, but we went through the entire intro and then everything crashed. So we are currently down to the final minute of Blaze versus Animal House in round 1, map 1. Silent Knight's able to find Sri Lankan, and Wicked X is able to get a nice double onto Prefontaine. Blaze is down to their last man here. Animal House running 4 strong here. The shots coming off from the rooftop are not able to find anyone as Silent Knight makes his way onto Wicked Hex and gets the down. Green Theft Auto will try to go for this refrag here and will be successful, and so Animal House will get round 1. Sorry, just getting adjusted everything here after everything decided to just destroy itself on me, but hey, we're here. As I kind of collect everything back together here. Take a look at the scores. Animal House is looking pretty strong off map 1 here. Silent Knight is the only one on Blaze to be getting kills. And speaking of map 1, let me get our bands filled back in here. Blaze has banned Suburbia. And Animal House have banned Downfall. And map 1 is Quarantine. And Animal House won the first round. There. Now we're up to speed and going into round 2.
Especially on the cross.
And it looks like we're going to see a very large spread as Animal House have the south spawn. And Sri Lankan will be bringing his shield as per usual. Verds already takes down Green Theft Auto. Sri Lankan's going to go for the res here. He has that nice beefy shield to protect himself.
Yeah, that's gonna be a moment on that roof. Stay, wait for me.
No, I got him. I'm gonna fucking...
I'm watching South at Humphrey.
And Noman is going to move up pretty close here to Willow. The Brawl's going to come out here really soon, but Willow's going to get really cheeky with it and take down Noman. Animal House resting pretty easily here, but not too much. They are up 1 point. A nice nade goes out, but is unable to find anybody. Zero finds Wicked by the gas station. And Prefontaine will find Will-o'-the-Wisp. Animal House down to 3 members compared to the 4 of Blaze. Verds is able to find Sri Lankan, and Zero is able to nade Green. It is up to the lone member on the dunes, Lipinski.
What the fuck did everyone go?
Yeah, we're gonna zoom away from that for a second. And he likes to bring that snipper rifle.
Alright, that did not work out. I'm playing it slow. 3 minutes, 45 seconds.
Okay, to hear a bit of
Patient as fuck.
his thought process as he thinks aloud, just like I do. I do that too. bunch of rotations happening around the objective itself. Quick overview of the strategy on the Blaze side here.
Alright.
Keep in mind, there is a lot resting at stake on this game here. A top 10 position to finish out the season. One team will be crowned a top 10 team. One team will be dethroned. Pinsky's beginning to make movements toward the objective, but keep in mind he does have a sniper rifle, so that's not really in his favor. You can see some enemy lasers as well peeking around the corner. He begins to take shots. He's also giving away his position. Keep that in mind. Verds is like just barely peeking out here. Takes shots, but Lipinski's able to get that smoke out just in time in order to give himself some kind of visual cover. The rest of Blaze has rotated closer to the objective. Lipinski gets something a lot more appropriate. 1 minute left here. We have known Lipinski to be able to get quads within the course of a minute. Will he be able to do it again? Verds is just around the corner here. No! Prefontaine has other ideas, and Blaze will take their first round pretty definitively with a 4-man squad. Well, it definitely shouldn't be showing the ad anymore, but we're just gonna roll with it. Alright, let me try something here a little bit. Maybe this will solve the problem. We're gonna go back to this scoreboard here, and then back into that scoreboard. No, it didn't. Definitely something to consider. But nonetheless, let me see if I can reassign points here. Not even letting me assign points. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty. All scoreboard ignoring behind. Scoreline is 1-1 on Quarantine. be seeing a nice spread from Animal House near the objective. This is a particularly hard objective right here. We have the tank courtyard OBJ. Noman's able to find Lipinski off the bat here along the south side. Very good pick, as he's able to now control that plane wing and be able to see objective almost perfectly. Be able to catch out any kind of mistimed rotation that he so pleases. Now, Prefontaine's also taking pot shots onto objective, but he's actually able to find Green Theft Auto. Silent gets taken down by Wicked. First kill for Animal House of this round, but Zero is running onto objective, hiding behind that plane engine. Cowling. It's not really a cowling, it's actually the engine itself. But a nade might catch him out! Oh, it's just poorly timed. He does get taken down by Will-o'-the-Wisp. He is not expecting that. Verds finds Sri Lankan. Now it is only up to Willow to defend the objective as Prefontaine makes his crack at it. Smokes are out, but they aren't covering the cheeky cap point. Prefontaine's able to find Willow, but it will mean that he will not be able to cap. And Blaze take the lead as I try to figure out my scoreboard problems. You know, I'll tell you what, we're going to run the intro. And then maybe that will fix it. So just bear with me here. Alrighty. We're just doing what software wants us to do. It got a little bit more automated, so bear with me. And that's okay. Blaze had a drop of their own. And now we should have the scores. Yeah. Well, the score line is currently 2-1. And we are troubleshooting the obvious scoreboard problem right now, which is that the scores are not showing, which means the scoreboard is not doing its only job. But that will not stop us We are doing a bit of a double header today. At least for Animal House and Inferno teams here, as Animal House has challenged both teams. Well, not really challenged. They got matched with one, but they are also challenging the other Inferno team. So we are seeing Blaze versus Animal House right now, but in a few short hours we will be seeing Ember versus Animal House on OML 1, I do believe so. Which is going to be, both games are going to be very interesting since Ember is beginning to play on the level of Blaze now. Which is quite the feeling when your sister team is kind of catching up. Back into the action now, as Animal House will be attacking the same objective. And the pre-fires are immediately coming out from Noman as he finds
Spawn 2 and south.
Green Theft Auto. Wicked will get the revive on that, bring it back up to a 5v5. And hopefully this works, but we do have a quick shout out to our sponsors, ProTube VR and VR Cover.
The north wall.
Vern's able to find Will-O-the-Wisp. And Animal House are down to a 4v5 situation right now. More shots coming out along the middle area right now, as Wicked and a member of Blaze are battling out. Who it is, I can't exactly tell. Verds is able to find Sherlock, and Animal House go down, and yet another man. 3v5 situation going on so far. Prefontaine's able to find Lipinski, but Green's able to get that refrag. Words. Very close range one as the confirmation comes out right on that foot. Shoot him where it hurts. Silent's able to find Wicked along that hillside there. Very good defensive spot. And Verge is able to find Green Theft Auto, bringing it up to a 3-1 lead for Blaze. As Silent faces his old team, which I don't know how I forgot that that was a thing, but Silent Knight used to be the captain of Animal House, so oops, I bumped my mic. Rivalry! Doesn't help that my mic is about the size of this room. Explains why you can hear everything. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. I have, thanks to the wonders of Trip, who's, I guess, in my ear. We are, let me fix these scores here really quick. The score line is 3-1, not 1-3 or negative 3. Was driving a little blind there. I'm glad we have that fixed, so we can bring you the full coverage that VRML can bring you. And speaking of coverage, we'll be going into round 5 here as Animal House fight for their lives.
Like not, but I mean like underneath it, kind of.
But not really for their lives, but at least for the map on Quarantine. Keep in mind, this isn't their pick. This is Blaze's pick. And also, they are playing with a reservist because, well, Steven has kind of been a bit off the radar as of late.
Up to the trench by Sarlacc pit.
And Silent is screaming callouts after shooting. As he sees defenders and where they go and whatnot as he looks through that.
Went up to where you played during the All-Star match.
And he's referring to matches that I have not seen. And Wicked's able to find Zero
Air conditioner.
from
Down. Confirming.
from the rooftop. Just letting him speak. Going back over to the Blaze side of the action. Verts is currently looking for... Well, he's looking for any kind of defender, but no one is there to reveal themselves, and rightfully so. Animal House have chosen a very hunkered down positioning here. As I do believe Silent just... Can you peek over? Oh. Yes, you can, my dude. Yes, you can. Very sneaky positioning coming out from Silent. So he peeks down that little hidden alleyway. He might be able to get this pick. But Wicked onto Lipinski, but Lipinski's actually hiding behind a very nice wall there. Wicked's able to find Noman. And Blaze are now down 2 members. Noman's still able to get a res on.
There was the nade.
And now Blaze is beginning to make their push up here, at least according to the map. They're kind of beginning to get a little bit more aggressive. Namely, Verd's right under Wicked Hex's little eye here. He might try to take the plane wing. But he won't be able to. A Silent... Oh, okay. No, that's not a team kill. Prefontaine's able to get the revive. Verd's is able to find Lipinski, but also gives his position away, I should say.
Oh, why you gotta be so rude?
I'm sorry, you're just trying to bait me. I'm not stupid.
You could be.
I could be stupid.
He's underneath
You
the
know
plane.
what? You know who else is, huh?
Let's take a quick listen in here. Verts is going up the plane wing now. Will Wicked be able to anticipate this move? Oh, but Green Theft has Wicked's back. And Verts ends up being the stupid one. If Wicked's able to pick his head up here, he might be able to find his former team captain. And he will. Noman's able to find Sri Lankan. But now Noman has the ability to take out Wicked if he so chooses to. Keep in mind, he is one of 2 Blaze members left. Prefontaine's making his move up the north, but Noman has a pressing issue on his hand. Prefontaine is able to find Green Theft Auto, opening up the objective just a little bit more. Willow. Oh, and a bad time to check your tablet, Blaze. Take game 1. Oh, no. No bueno there. No bueno. Blaze take map 1 very decisively. I had my volume down way too low there. And going to, oh, you already know, but map 2 will be Cargo. Going into Cargo now. I think this will be Animal House's time to shine. Do seem to really like these shorter range maps, and with someone like Sri Lankan who is excellent on the shield, this will definitely be something a lot better for them to take. And Blaze will not have any time to prep for any kind of counter shield work, but they are a very skilled team, and I am very sure that they'll be able to counter shields very effectively as well. So this will be a very interesting round to watch shield wise. We'll be immediately going into round 1. And our first objective will be probably one of the most chaotic ones in all of Onward. So many smokes are just immediately within range, and they are already going on to objective. But Animal House will actually choose to shortstop it for it's able to find Sri Lankan right off the get-go. And yes, he did bring the shield. Nothing new there. Lipinski's able to find Noman decisively. And now more nades will be going out all around. Sri Lankan still survives that nade. He is able to get rezzed. Wicked is going to go for that res while undercover. Sri Lankan will get the short end of it again as a nade is able to get Wicked and himself. Ooh, and Prefontaine will be taken down by Green Theft Auto. I'm sorry. Whoa, no, that is wrong. Other way around. Prefontaine finds Green Theft Auto. Bringing it down to a 1v4. Lipinski's got a bit of a tall order here. As Silent Knight begins his flank around here. And he might be able to find him right now. Lipinski's taking way too long of a time, but ooh, he's able to, oh, and a trade comes out. Lipinski knew exactly where Silent Knight was at the last second, but not soon enough. And Blaze take map 1, round 2. I'm sorry, map 2, round 1. I'm on a roll, everybody. Ay, ay, ay. Todd, get your stuff straight. Ay, caramba. Jesus Cristo. Jesus Cristo. We will have a mirroring objective for the next round. Round 2. Animal House will be defending this time from the likes of Blaze. This time it is for their life. Blaze have already taken pretty decisively map 1, 4-1. And speaking of which, that scoreboard is not correct. There we go. Scoreline is currently 5-1. And Animal House have everything to fight for right now in order to be able to force map 3 if they want to win. But Blaze are looking to shut it down here and now on Animal House's map choice. On the Animal House. The House of Animals.
Anybody got a smoke? No. I'm gonna rush Wicked into the tunnel and then got it. I'll just smoke before you.
Smoke's coming out. Already onto objective. Kind of the normal strat at this point. As Blaze begin to make their aggressive approach. Already pre-firing coming out from, I believe that is Silent or Noman, one of the two. Zero finds Wicked. Then M249. Silent and Green are about to face off here. Green gets the rotation down. Silent. Oh no! Blaze is able to cap. Who was that? Zero was able to get a cap on Animal House. Man, it's just not Animal House's day. It's probably playing with the reservist, but ooh, that's rough. It is already the round to decide it all for Animal House here. Will they stay in? Or will they give it up without much of a fight here? Even though Animal House do have the higher MOR. The next objective will be the back of the north cargo container, as you can see on your screen. And we will now be hopping into round number 3. Blaze fighting for everything here.
If you're gonna pre-fire it, just do straight down that way, and I'll.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Smoke's coming out again as Blaze seeks to set up their defense. All they have to do is wipe out the team, and then they have won the game. Oh, shots coming out right as a very aggressive push. Prefontaine finds Will-o'-the-Wisp. Not looking good for Animal House. Prefontaine is on a massive push, but he falls victim to that. Zero finds Wicked Hexen. No one's able to find Green Theft Auto. Zero finds Lipinski. We are down to one member of Animal House, and it is Sherlock who is able to find Zero with the shield. He ducks back in, but everyone knows where he's at. Get that shield out. Oh, no. He gets Expeditious with that nade, and Blaze win on Animal House's map. With Animal House not taking a single round. So far, looking good for the Inferno team's matchups, plural, today. With Blaze winning very decisively over Animal House in a 8-1 victory so far. And as you can see on your screen there, the final map will be Subway. Almost said Suburbia, but that's banned. This is Animal House's time to get themselves some points here. Our first objective, I'll just take us over to there really quick, will be the middle platform. Animal House have everything to fight for. Their scoreline is not looking great for them as they have just lost Cargo 4-0. And we will be seeing two members of Blaze. I tried zooming to that actually, but I wasn't quick enough. Green will have to take on Verts, who's the new shield guide for Blaze, even though his shield's not all the way to the ground. Improper technique. -5 points.
Got a shield with me up here. You gotta reload yet? You wanna reload?
and Verds gets a nice headshot. One nade was all it could have taken to take him down. Verds is able to get the revive on Noman, bringing it up to a 5v3. Animal House's disadvantage. Everyone is crashing onto objective now. As Silent begins his
Alright, I'm gonna rotate around and be with you guys.
Wicked's gonna have Silent's number here. Oh no! Silent downed him. He blew up someone else's C4, but he didn't place it. But just the joke's on them. Zero's able to find Willow, and now he is rushing onto objective. Could this be cap number 2 for Zero if Wicked is not careful? You better get this confirmation really quick here. Zero is on objective. Wicked's gotta rotate right now, but Zero's typing it in. Animal House are just not defending the objective properly today. And another cap against Animal House. This is just horrible to watch now. We can't just cast murder. Can we? I don't know. We can't just cast murder. This is unethical, man. This is unethical. I can't believe I'm watching a Diamond v Diamond tier matchup. What is up with Animal House? I'm pretty sure at this rate, like, of what I'm seeing, Ember will have no problem. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know why that says Suburbia. That is wrong. It's Subway. There we are. They're right next to each other. The dyslexia kicked in. But it is Subway. And Blaze have immediately gone up 2 points. Scoreline currently. No, I'm not gonna read that. Y'all can figure that yourselves. We will have the same objective now, though. It is Animal House's turn to try to see if they can get a cap or some kind of a victory here. Animal House took round 1 here, but it is all gone away. It's all gone horribly wrong. Still has that Animal House vibe, even though he's not on the team anymore. Silent Night. We will be seeing a 3-man push down in the tunnel. If I can get a camera down. There we are. Let's turn this flashlight off. We don't need it. It's very pretty on its own. Silent's going to find Willow right off the bat here. Wicked's going to try to come up and go for the refrag. I'm sorry, Wicked's going to try to go for the refrag. And he's also flanked by Sri Lankan. But Silent's moving way too fast for how quickly Sri Lankan is moving here. He's able to find Wicked now. Sri Lankan should know exactly where Silent is. And Silent has used that utility. He used his second utility, so now Silent is only with his gun. And whatever he has left, it looks like Sri Lankan's going to try to use a normal weapon. And Sri Lankan will murder him. 3v3 scoreline here as Green Theft gets the revive on Lipinski. giving him a little bit more to work with. Verds is about to get some pressure, but the smoke is not pointing the right way. It looks like that we're going to be seeing an Animal House iconic push with the smoke in hand, or not. Zero's going to come around. They trade with Sri Lankan. Now it's up to Lipinski to see if he could check that. Verds is priming a nade. Oh, it might catch both. It doesn't catch anybody. Noman is able to rotate onto objective. This is the kind of unobjective play we should be seeing coming out of Animal House. I'm sorry to be critical, but for a team of their rank, what is going on? Lipinski's going to try to make his move up here. Yep. And Green is unable to find it. Vertave is able to find Lipinski. Is one man of Animal House left. The house is being burnt down. In the final round of the season, or final official game for them, they do have a chance to make it back against Ember, but Blaze are just murdering Animal House right now. Need I remind you, Blaze and Animal House are at the same MMR ranking, but Blaze definitely wants this more. I don't even know what to say. Blaze have showed up with an intent to win, but Animal House, their good streak might have just run out here. They do have a chance, like I said before, to make up some MMR against Ember, but Ember is a lower ranked team, so they won't get such a high MMR boost. So Blaze will definitely emerge MMR victorious and victorious normally out of this matchup here. And we'll probably get a massive MMR boost given the fact that they just destroyed. Speaking of destroying, I should get the scores updated there. 3-0 right now. Map 1, and we've only been going for an hour. Our objective, at least what could be our final one, is one of my favorite ones. It is the North one. We're probably going to be seeing shields coming out of Verds here. He's kind of taking up the job after Naoko left the team. And yes, he will be bringing a shield. Sri Lankan sets himself on fire. And blocks the lane for a little bit. That's incredible. Current body count is 4 for Animal House, 5 for Blaze. Wicked is the next line of defense against the shield combo here. Willow's able to find 0. This could be Animal House's chance to stay and at least win some MMR. A C4 takes down Verds. Very nicely executed, but now Wicked's going to have to take down Prefontaine, but no, he's not even going to try to go for the confirm. The shield is back. Silent Knight's able to find Lipinski. Now Blaze have the man advantage. Once again. By 2 players now, as Noman is able to find Willow. Only 1 member is on objective right now. We could see yet another cap. Wicked, it does not have the utility to be able to take this. Wicked goes down on objective. He's able to call it out, but the cap is happening right now. He gets distracted. Oh, and Animal House are eliminated, so the cap won't happen. This has been bloody murder on Onward Master League 2. I don't even know how to describe this. I don't even know what happened here, but the scoreline. Final scoreline is that I'm not even gonna say it out of whatever respect for Animal House I have right now. This is not what I would have expected out of a team that beat Globochem. I'm actually pretty shocked. 2 caps were given away by Animal House, a top 10 team. And Blaze just had other ideas. Well, we're going to see some more from the house a little bit later today as they take on the other member of Inferno for their last game of the season. We may be seeing them in the Challenger Cup as well, but I'll have to look at the roster standings before I can confirm any of that. But until then, we're just going to casually roll the credits, and it's been a very interesting match. But I'm going to leave you with that. My name is TFH. This has been Blaze vs. Animal House. I will see you on Onward Master League 1 in just a few short minutes for Animal House versus Ember, probably with the same lineup. Who knows? But it could be a very different game. We will see you there.